Hi everyone, and welcome to Classic Car Corner. In today's video, we're diving into 20 classic cars available on the marketplace for some seriously low prices. Stick around to see some fantastic deals.
Number 1.
This 1977 Mercury Comet GT, listed at $19,500, offers a striking blend of classic 1970s design and vintage performance upgrades. Located in Rock Hill, South Carolina, this Comet comes equipped with a mildly built 302 cubic inch V8 engine paired to a 4-speed manual transmission, giving it a lively and engaging driving experience. The engine features an old-school thumpy cam that adds an aggressive exhaust note and contributes to the car's muscle car character. Finished with attention to both performance and aesthetics, this Mercury stands out as a highly personalized and attractive example of a lesser-seen classic compact. Performance-wise, the car is supported by an 8-inch traction lock-posy rear end and 3.55 gears, a setup ideal for both spirited street driving and highway cruising. The drivetrain combination offers responsive acceleration and solid road manners, reinforcing the car's enthusiast-built nature. The 4-speed manual transmission allows for precise gear changes and keeps the driver engaged, while the rear setup ensures consistent traction and dependable grip. Altogether, the car is described as driving great and delivering a well-rounded driving experience that blends old-school charm with mechanical confidence. The interior of this Comet GT is as unique as its mechanical setup, featuring custom ostrich upholstery that adds a sense of luxury and bold personality to the cabin. The attention to interior detail complements the car's performance-oriented upgrades, creating an environment that is both comfortable and visually distinctive. A clean title in the seller's name adds peace of mind for potential buyers, and the overall presentation suggests that the car has been maintained with care and intention. The seller has expressed willingness to consider trades, though only if accompanied by a substantial cash component, and values the car higher in trade scenarios. In summary, this 1977 Mercury Comet GT is a compelling option for buyers seeking a standout muscle-era compact with character and performance. With its modified 302 engine, manual gearbox, custom interior, and solid mechanical underpinnings, it delivers both looks and driving pleasure. Its relatively uncommon platform makes it an appealing alternative to more typical Mustangs or Novas, offering individuality along with V8 power. For enthusiasts who appreciate a unique classic with personality and don't mind a trade-in approach involving cash, this Comet GT is a rewarding opportunity.
Number 2.
This 1967 Ford Fairlane 500, offered at $26,500, delivers an appealing mix of muscle-era performance and refined street presence. Located in Goshen, Ohio, this classic Ford is powered by a 390 cubic inch big block V8 engine paired with a C6 automatic transmission, enhanced by a stall converter for added torque delivery. Designed to perform as both a show car and a street-ready cruiser, this Fairlane is well appointed with a fully adjustable suspension, giving it handling characteristics that complement its aggressive powertrain. The seller notes that the car runs, drives, and sounds great, making it an ideal candidate for enthusiasts looking for a strong-performing, visually impressive vintage Ford. Underneath, the car features a 9-inch posi-traction rear end, ensuring reliable traction and power delivery in various driving conditions. Power steering and power disc brakes make this classic far more manageable for daily driving or extended cruising, especially when compared to other big block muscle cars of its era. The suspension system has been fully updated and adjusted to balance comfort with performance, enhancing its usability for both local shows and longer road trips. The attention to mechanical detail suggests the car was built with both reliability and spirited driving in mind, and the seller emphasizes its drive-anywhere readiness. Visually, the Fairlane presents as a very nice show or street car, though the seller insists it must be seen in person to be fully appreciated. The overall condition is said to be impressive, suggesting that the car has been either restored or thoroughly preserved with quality in mind. Although specific cosmetic details aren't listed, the seller's confidence and encouragement to view it firsthand imply a high standard of finish. The clean and complete nature of the build, combined with its mechanical upgrades, indicates it could easily turn heads at local events or weekend meetups. In all, this 1967 Ford Fairlane 500 is a well-rounded example of late 1960s American performance, offering big block power, thoughtful upgrades, and classic styling in a ready-to-enjoy package. With a firm price of $26,500, the seller is also open to trades for a 1968 to 1972 Chevrolet Nova of similar quality, reflecting interest in a potential swap within the same enthusiast tier. For those in the market for a turnkey muscle car with vintage Ford charm and modernized drivability, this Fairlane is certainly worth a closer look.
Number 3.
This 1977 Lincoln Continental Mark V, listed at $12,000, is a grand personal luxury coupe that captures the elegance and scale of 1970s American automotive design. Located in Shady Side, Maryland, this example is powered by a massive 7.5-liter 460 cubic inch V8, known for its smooth torque and effortless cruising ability. The seller purchased the car from the original owner on December 1, 2022, and notes that it had been off the road since 2014. Since then, it has been kept in a garage and never driven in the rain, preserving its condition and underscoring its status as a well-cared-for survivor. With its long lines, chrome accents, and unmistakable Lincoln presence, this Mark V continues to turn heads during weekend outings. Mechanically, the car has received several important updates to bring it back into reliable running condition. The original Motorcraft carburetor was replaced with an Edelbrock unit for improved performance and fuel delivery, while a new fuel tank ensures clean flow to the engine. A bent pushrod was replaced and a sticky valve addressed, helping restore smooth engine operation. Additional recent work includes a new radiator, fresh spark plugs and wires, and a new battery. The result is a car that now runs exceptionally well and is used regularly by the seller for errands and weekend drives, a testament to its revived reliability and usability. Comfort remains a strong point for this Lincoln, with its large cabin and classic luxury features. The air conditioning has been converted to R134A and is reported to still blow cold into the current summer season, enhancing the vehicle's practicality for warm weather use. Though interior details and cosmetics are not heavily elaborated on, the seller's use of the car for regular local trips and its garage-kept status suggest that it remains in good visual and functional shape. The inviting nature of the listing and the seller's encouragement to see the car in person reflects confidence in its condition and overall appeal. Overall, this 1977 Lincoln Continental Mark V presents an excellent opportunity for someone who appreciates the comfort and scale of vintage luxury coupes. With major mechanical updates already completed and a solid maintenance history since leaving long-term storage, it offers classic American V8 motoring with presence and grace. At $12,000, it delivers value for a distinctive personal luxury vehicle that has been cared for by only 2 owners. For buyers looking for a large, comfortable cruiser with classic appeal and road-ready dependability, this Mark V is worth serious consideration.
Number 4.
This 1969 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe, priced at $32,000, is a classic American sports car that blends original pedigree with thoughtful mechanical updates. Located in Haddon Heights, New Jersey, this Corvette comes finished in its original Fathom green and features a numbers-matching drivetrain, a rare and desirable trait among vintage performance vehicles. The 350 cubic inch V8 engine has been recently rebuilt to LT1 specifications, producing an estimated 350 horsepower, and is paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. About 3,000 miles ago, the clutch was also replaced, and the car now starts effortlessly and drives with confidence, offering a reliable and exhilarating experience for enthusiasts who enjoy engaging with their cars on the road. Mechanically, the car has received significant attention to ensure dependable performance. Along with the engine rebuild, it features a 12-bolt positraction rear end that delivers solid power to the pavement, and a new complete engine wiring harness has been installed. The vacuum system has been overhauled with fresh hoses, helping maintain the functionality of vital components such as the headlights and wiper doors. Additional recent upgrades include new shocks and bushings, a new exhaust system, and all new door and T-top seals. These improvements make the car far more usable and roadworthy while retaining its vintage character. The interior has also seen some refreshing, with new carpeting installed and a modern Bluetooth stereo fitted for convenience, though the original radio will be included in the sale for purists who wish to return it to stock appearance. The T-tops are fully removable and the rear window pops out, providing excellent ventilation and a semi-open driving experience. While the car is equipped with manual brakes and manual steering, true to its original configuration, this setup delivers a more direct connection between driver and machine. The paint is described as driver quality, showing well for everyday use but not flawless enough for concours-level shows. Chrome on the bumpers is beginning to show some light peeling, which is a typical sign of age and use. Overall, this 1969 Corvette Coupe offers a compelling package for those who want a vintage muscle car that doesn't need to live in a trailer. With its numbers-matching drivetrain, recent mechanical work, and subtle blend of modern updates like a Bluetooth stereo, it is ready to be enjoyed immediately. The seller emphasizes that this car is meant to be driven and not just admired, making it an ideal candidate for Corvette lovers seeking performance, authenticity, and classic style. At $32,000, it presents solid value for a well-sorted and iconic American sports car.
Number 5.
This 1971 Ford Torino GT Coupe, offered at $18,500, is a true M-code car, meaning it left the factory with a 351 cubic inch Cleveland V8, an engine known for its performance capability during the golden era of muscle cars. Located in Stedman, North Carolina, this example features a rebuilt engine with less than 1,500 miles since completion and numerous upgrades that enhance both power and reliability. It now wears a new 750 CFM quick-fuel brawler 4-barrel carburetor, Edelbrock intake, Harland sharp roller rockers, and a complete ignition system. The seller also reports the installation of an aluminum radiator and tall valve covers, along with a mild cam that gives the car a strong, throaty idle and muscular sound that matches its appearance. The drivetrain is further bolstered by AC6 automatic transmission and a freshly installed 9-inch rear end with 3.80 gears, offering solid acceleration and highway capability. While the car does not have power steering, it is equipped with power brakes and functional heat, making it reasonably comfortable for weekend cruising. The absence of air conditioning might be a drawback for some, but for others, it's a signal that this car is focused purely on performance. The suspension and mechanical systems have recently been serviced, and the car is described as running great with ample power, ready for spirited drives or local meets. Cosmetically, the car wears a satin black paint job rated around 7 out of 10, which gives it a tough, no-nonsense street presence. The body is rust-free, an important detail for collectors and drivers alike. The only noted cosmetic issues are some pitting on the bumpers and a rear package tray that was damaged from a previous leak, which has since been addressed. Despite those flaws, the overall presentation remains solid for a driver-quality muscle car. This Torino GT emphasizes functionality and raw power, rather than perfection, and suits buyers looking for performance with vintage style rather than showroom shine. In summary, this 1971 Ford Torino GT represents an opportunity to own a genuine M-code muscle car with a solid drivetrain, a long list of recent upgrades, and a bold, aggressive look. The seller is open to reasonable offers and is also considering trades for other muscle cars that can seat 4 people, indicating flexibility for buyers looking to make a move within the classic car world. With a price of $18,500 and the kind of mechanical setup designed for enthusiasts, this Torino is ideal for someone who values substance and street cred in their classic American ride.
Number 6.
This 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS 396, listed at $79,900, is a beautifully restored example of one of Chevrolet's most iconic muscle cars. Located in Orrville, Ohio, this California-born Camaro is finished in rally green, code 79, with striking white SS hockey stick stripes along both sides, creating a bold and eye-catching contrast. The body is straight and rust-free with a smooth, glossy finish, complemented by polished or replaced chrome and trim throughout. The car sits on factory 14x7 Chevy rally wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich T/radial tires, and all weather stripping and seals have been replaced, highlighting the thoroughness of the restoration. Inside, the white interior pairs elegantly with the green exterior and features reupholstered front bucket seats with new cushions for comfort and style. Between the seats is a factory console fitted with the optional gauge package, providing period-correct functionality and flair. The dash is well preserved, featuring an optional tachometer, clock, and a retro-style AM/FM radio. The dash vents are like new, the dash pad is free of cracks, and the heater controls function smoothly, all adding to the cabin's vintage appeal. Every element of the interior has been carefully restored or maintained to ensure the car offers both comfort and authenticity. Under the hood, the engine bay is clean and well detailed, featuring a healthy 396 cubic inch V8 engine, casting number 3916323. It's equipped with correct chrome valve covers, a factory intake manifold with a 4-barrel Rochester carburetor, and a 4-core aluminum radiator with a proper fan shroud for enhanced cooling. Power steering is present, along with a new cadmium-plated power brake booster and a new dual master cylinder. The Muncie 4-speed manual transmission is clean underneath, and the entire undercarriage shows solid, rust-free metal. The car has a 12-bolt Posey rear end, multi-leaf springs, and a 2.5-inch Flowmaster exhaust system, all of which contribute to its impressive mechanical performance. Overall, this 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS 396 offers a compelling blend of aggressive styling, detailed restoration, and high-performance mechanicals. The suspension is completely rebuilt with new A-arm and body bushings, and supporting systems like the e-brake assembly, gas tank, and sending unit are all in excellent condition. The trunk is also restored with clean metal, new weather stripping, and a complete spare tire and jack assembly. With its powerful big block engine, 4-speed transmission, and show-quality finish, this Camaro is ready to impress at any car event or during weekend cruises. For enthusiasts seeking a turnkey classic with both visual impact and driving excitement, this Camaro SS 396 stands out as a premium option.
Number 7.
This 1978 Mercury Cougar XR7 Coupe, priced at $5,700, offers a distinctive blend of late-dash, 70s personal luxury and unique factory styling. Located in Cleveland, Ohio, this example is presented in the rare reverse chamois edition, showcasing a striking two-tone paint scheme that sets it apart from more common offerings of the era. As a Washington state car, it benefits from a rust-free body, an increasingly rare trait for vehicles of this vintage. The Cougar runs and drives great according to the seller, and its overall clean condition reflects careful ownership and preservation. With its long hood, formal roofline, and hidden headlamps, the XR7 carries a bold presence reminiscent of Mercury's upscale ambitions during the late 1970s. Under the hood, this Cougar is powered by a 400 cubic inch V8 engine, providing the kind of smooth, low-revving torque that makes for relaxed highway cruising and confident daily driving. The drivetrain is well matched for the car's size and purpose, and mechanical dependability is emphasized in the listing. The seller notes that it comes with many factory options, which is typical for the XR7 trim level, Mercury's top-tier offering for the Cougar in 1978. The car's road manners and solid running condition make it a ready-to-enjoy classic for someone looking to experience personal luxury from an era of comfort and style over raw performance. Inside, the car is outfitted with a full suite of period-correct amenities that enhance the experience behind the wheel. It features full gauges, cruise control, a tilt steering wheel, and factory bucket seats with a center console, elements that give the cabin a more driver-focused and upscale feel. The air conditioning system remains intact, and the original AM/FM 8-track stereo is still present, providing a nostalgic touch that reinforces the car's vintage charm. The interior layout and trim likely match the reverse chamois exterior theme, and the overall cabin presentation appears well-maintained and true to the car's original design. Altogether, this 1978 Mercury Cougar XR7 represents an appealing opportunity for those seeking a unique and stylish cruiser from the late 70s. With its rare trim package, rust-free body, and solid running condition, it stands as a strong value in the classic car market, especially at a $5,700 asking price. For buyers who appreciate personal luxury coupes with a distinct look and a comfortable ride, this Cougar offers a combination of originality, usability, and presence that's hard to find in today's collector scene.
Number 8.
This 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, listed at $24,500, is a bold representation of early 70s American muscle and is currently being offered through Ricky Brothers Auto Sales in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. With its classic two-door coupe body style and SS badging, this Chevelle presents itself with muscle-era confidence and authentic styling. The VIN begins with 1D37J2, indicating that it originally came equipped with a V8 engine, adding credibility to its SS presentation. While specific details about the engine are not provided in the listing, the car's drivetrain and overall setup suggest it was built with performance in mind and could be a strong foundation for enthusiasts looking for a true driver's car. The mechanical highlights of this Chevelle include a desirable 12-bolt rear end and a 4-speed manual transmission, classic components that hint at its performance-oriented nature. A center console and floor-mounted shifter reinforce the car's muscle car identity, making the driving experience more engaging and era-correct. The presence of a dash-mounted tachometer adds to the sporty feel and suggests that this Chevelle was meant to be driven with enthusiasm. These features make it more than just a visual statement. It also delivers the kind of driver feedback and interaction that muscle car fans seek. While the listing doesn't elaborate on the engine specifics, cosmetic condition, or recent maintenance, it encourages interested buyers to visit the dealership in person for a closer look. This in-person approach suggests that the car presents well enough to inspire confidence on site, and the dealership setting provides a structured environment for viewing, test driving, and asking detailed questions. The Chevelle's value as a potential SS clone or original example largely depends on closer inspection, especially regarding bodywork, interior condition, and drivetrain authenticity. In summary, this 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle SS is a promising option for enthusiasts seeking a V8-powered, manual transmission muscle car from one of the most iconic eras in American automotive history. With its 12-bolt rear, 4-speed gearbox, and SS appearance, it offers a solid combination of performance features and street appeal. Priced at $24,500, it's positioned as a mid-range entry into the Chevelle market, making it an attractive option for someone who values a powerful drivetrain and vintage driving experience. For serious buyers in the area, an in-person visit could reveal a classic well worth the investment.
Number 9.
This 1968 Plymouth GTX 440 Tribute, offered at $29,500, is a thoughtfully built muscle car recreation that blends iconic late 60s Mopar styling with a host of modern and performance upgrades. Located in Winchester, Virginia, just 90 miles south of Carlisle, this car features a freshly built 440 cubic inch V8 paired with a 727 torque flight automatic transmission, delivering strong performance and that unmistakable big block rumble. The drivetrain is complemented by Edelbrock's ProFlow electronic port fuel injection system, giving it modern reliability and drivability. Power steering, power disc brakes, and factory air conditioning round out the mechanical package, making this Tribute not just powerful, but potentially practical with a little additional work. The body has undergone significant restoration, including new quarter panels and a new trunk floor, all tied together with a new 2.5-inch exhaust system that gives the car a deep, aggressive tone. New chrome trim, a sharp grille, and fresh brightwork contribute to the GTX Tribute's visual impact, while a new convertible top with a glass rear window adds both function and finish. While the car is painted and parts of it have been sanded and buffed, the overall paint quality is considered driver level, with more work needed to reach true show standards. The wheels are in good condition, but the tires are aged and would benefit from replacement before regular use. Inside, the interior is completely new, reflecting attention to detail and a desire to offer a clean, inviting cabin that aligns with the car's exterior presence. Every interior component appears to have been replaced or restored, offering a fresh and comfortable environment for driver and passenger alike. The cabin is configured to retain its original muscle car personality while improving comfort, making it an ideal platform for cruise nights or weekend events. However, The current condition of the power brake booster, specifically a cracked diaphragm, means the car is not currently roadworthy and cannot be driven home, a detail the seller makes clear. In summary, this 1968 Plymouth GTX 440 Tribute is an exciting, mostly complete build that delivers classic muscle car visuals and big block performance with modern upgrades like electronic fuel injection. At $29,500, it represents a solid opportunity for a Mopar fan who's willing to invest a little more time and effort into finishing touches and mechanical sorting. With a fresh drivetrain, new interior, quality restoration work already completed, and standout curb appeal, it stands as a compelling project or near-finished cruiser that captures the spirit of one of Plymouth's most legendary nameplates.
Number 10.
This 1956 Chevrolet 210 Bel Air Tribute, listed at $44,995, is a beautifully restored example of mid-century American automotive design. Currently offered on consignment through Rare Rides Company and located in Statesville, North Carolina, this classic Chevy captures the spirit of the 1950s with its timeless lines and bold presence. Finished in a striking two-tone red and white color scheme, it offers the look of a true Bel Air while retaining the value proposition of a 210 base model. Owned by the same individual for nearly 40 years, the car has been well preserved and treated with care, making it a standout in any classic collection or local show circuit. Mechanically, this Chevrolet is powered by a reliable 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a TH400 automatic transmission, offering smooth performance ideal for cruising. Dual exhaust adds a pleasing rumble, while power front disc brakes and power steering improve drivability and road confidence, especially compared to stock 1950 setups. These upgrades make the car more accessible for modern road use without compromising the period-correct feel. The mechanical configuration makes it equally suited for a casual weekend drive or a more spirited outing, combining vintage charm with subtle muscle. The interior continues the red and white theme with upholstery that complements the exterior styling. Classic touches like a JVC cassette deck reflect the car's layered history, blending mid-century design with a dash of retro-modern character. The interior has been restored with care and attention to originality, creating a nostalgic yet functional driving environment. While the vehicle maintains its old-school charm, it's also comfortable and welcoming, an ideal space for enjoying leisurely drives and reliving the golden age of American motoring. Overall, this 1956 Chevrolet 210 Bel Air Tribute offers a compelling mix of show-ready looks, daily driver usability, and sentimental value. It carries the design heritage of the Bel Air line while offering the advantages of updated mechanicals and long-term ownership stability. At $44,995, it represents a worthwhile investment for buyers seeking a classic that turns heads, drives well, and embodies the heart of 1950s Americana. For those who appreciate vintage elegance with just the right amount of performance edge, this 210 Tribute checks all the right boxes.
Number 11.
This 1972 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme S Coupe, priced at $7,500, presents itself as a solid foundation for a classic muscle car restoration project. Located in Berkeley, Massachusetts, this two-door hardtop retains its original Olds 350 V8 engine equipped with some desirable performance upgrades, including an Edelbrock Performer intake and long tube headers that flow into MagnaFlow mufflers. While the engine is numbers matching to the year, not the specific car, it currently turns over but is described as very tired and in need of a rebuild. The TH350 transmission is also fitted with a stall converter but has been sitting since 2016 due to a failed seal, and like the engine, it too will need attention to be roadworthy again. Despite its mechanical fatigue, the car is structurally promising. The frame is reported to be solid, and the front floor pans have already been replaced, providing a good starting point for further restoration. The rear driver's side pan and the trunk pan will require repair, but rust on the body and bumpers is said to be minimal and not major. For a vehicle over 5 decades old, this Cutlass Supreme retains much of its integrity, making it ideal for someone with the time and resources to bring it back to life. With the drivetrain needing a rebuild or replacement, it also opens up opportunities for performance customization without sacrificing originality. Cosmetically, the listing doesn't elaborate much on interior condition or paint, focusing instead on its mechanical and structural state. However, the car appears to be complete, which is a major benefit for restoration work. The seller notes it hasn't been on the road since 2016, but with the title in hand and no major missing components, it's positioned well for a hobbyist or muscle car enthusiast looking to build something personalized. The value here lies in its platform, parts, and potential, not immediate drivability, and it's priced accordingly for someone seeking a long-term project. In summary, this 1972 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme is a project car with muscle car DNA, a numbers year matching 350 V8, and a structurally sound frame, all key ingredients for a rewarding restoration. At $7,500 or best offer, the seller is clear that lowball offers under $6,000 will be ignored, and there are no trades being considered. Interested buyers are advised to bring cash and a trailer. For someone ready to invest in a classic GM coupe with good bones and real potential, this Cutlass could become a show-worthy street machine or a personalized cruiser with proper time and effort.
Number 12.
This 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS convertible, offered at $69,900, is a true icon of early 1960s American automotive style and performance. Located in Bay City, Michigan, this super sport comes equipped with its factory 300 horsepower 327 cubic inch V8 paired to a Powerglide automatic transmission, delivering smooth, reliable cruising with a period-correct powertrain. Performance upgrades like Craigar headers and a dual 2.5-inch Flowmaster exhaust system enhance both sound and throttle response, giving the car added presence on the road. The convertible top is brand new, complete with a new pump and related components, and the car runs and drives very well, making it equally suited for fair-weather cruising or local show appearances. Mechanically, this Impala SS has benefited from extensive recent maintenance, with nearly all work completed within the last 150 miles. A long list of new parts includes updates to the fuel system, ignition components, plugs, wires, HEI distributor, belts, water pump, clutch fan, and oil/filter. The brakes and power steering system have also been refreshed, contributing to a dependable and comfortable driving experience. Whitewall tires add a vintage-correct look, while a retro sound radio and upgraded kick panels bring a touch of modern functionality to the otherwise faithfully restored interior. All receipts for recent work are available, underscoring the seller's attention to detail and commitment to mechanical upkeep. Inside, the black SS interior is 95% new and features classic bucket seats that provide comfort and style, reinforcing the car's super sport identity. The fresh upholstery, along with updated trim and detailing, creates a sharp, inviting cabin that's ready for top-down enjoyment. While the car was originally restored in the 1990s, it has been kept in solid condition since, with further updates that blend preservation and drivability. The white convertible top contrasts beautifully with the darker paint, offering an unmistakable and elegant silhouette that remains instantly recognizable as a 1960s full-size convertible. Cosmetically, the paint is described as driver quality, with some expected scratches, touch-ups, and minor imperfections from years of enjoyment. The seller has wet sanded and buffed the body, giving it a clean shine despite the flaws. The floor pans have been patched, not to show car standards, but they are solid and functional. Braces, inner rockers, and mounts are all reported to be in good shape, making this a structurally sound convertible. For those attending the Columbus, Ohio Goodyear show, the car will be on display, offering potential buyers a chance to see it in person. With its combination of original charm, tasteful upgrades, and mechanical freshness, this Impala SS represents a compelling opportunity for anyone seeking a top-tier American classic.
Number 13.
This 1972 Plymouth Satellite Sebring Plus, listed at $12,000, is a Roadrunner-inspired build that combines Mopar muscle styling with practical updates for everyday drivability. Located in Walbach, West Virginia, this car features the distinctive Roadrunner front and rear bumpers as well as a performance-style hood, lending it the aggressive look of its more famous sibling. The body has been refinished with newer paint, and while the seller notes that there may be some body filler from previous repairs, the car is described as solid throughout. It holds a current West Virginia inspection sticker, indicating it is legally roadworthy, and it comes with a clear title in the seller's name. Power comes from a 318 cubic inch V8 that's been upgraded with an aftermarket cam, lifters, an aluminum intake, and a 4-barrel Edelbrock carburetor, giving the engine a noticeable bump in performance and sound. Dual exhaust further enhances the rumble and helps this Sebring Plus make its presence known on the road. While it's not a high-horsepower setup, the drivetrain offers plenty of power for cruising and weekend enjoyment. The car runs well and is ready to drive, making it a strong candidate for enthusiasts looking to enjoy classic Mopar styling without the higher costs associated with factory road runners or GTX models. Visually, the car sits on aftermarket wheels wrapped in like new tires, giving it a modern stance while maintaining its vintage appeal. The seller also includes several extra parts with the sale, such as another grille, front and rear bumpers, the original hood, and even a rear spoiler, providing additional value and customization opportunities for the new owner. These spare components could be useful for anyone wanting to return the car to a different visual configuration or continue refining its look over time. Though the body may have had some minor patchwork, the overall condition appears presentable and functional. In summary, this 1972 Plymouth Satellite Sebring Plus is a stylish, road-ready Mopar with performance upgrades and muscle car aesthetics at an approachable price point. Offered at $12,000 or best offer, the seller is firm on cash-only terms and not considering trades. The combination of running condition, bold looks, and included extras make it a solid value for someone seeking a unique classic that's ready to hit the road. For fans of Mopar design who don't mind a bit of character in the finish, this Satellite presents an affordable and enjoyable entry into vintage muscle.
Number 14.
This 1971 Chevrolet Malibu, offered at $49,000, is a meticulously maintained classic that has been part of a private collection for over 25 years. Located in East Setauket, New York, this rust-free Chevelle-bodied Malibu has always been garage-kept and remains in excellent condition throughout. It was repainted approximately 10 years ago, and the finish still shows well thanks to careful storage and limited use. The two-door coupe body style retains all the visual appeal of the muscle car era, with clean lines and a purposeful stance. The seller is now downsizing their collection, making this rare opportunity available to a new enthusiast. Powering the car is a rebuilt 400 cubic inch stroker engine that's been tuned to deliver an estimated 450 horsepower. Paired with a rebuilt 350 automatic transmission, the drivetrain offers strong acceleration and smooth shifting, making this Malibu as fun to drive as it is to admire. The engine bay reflects the quality of the build and features various performance upgrades that enhance both reliability and output. According to the seller, the car runs mint and is described as being completely road-ready. Despite having been rarely driven over the past 7 years, it has been kept in running condition and is ready for immediate use. Mechanically, the car is described as needing nothing, with the combination of the stroker motor and 350 automatic transmission offering a proven and dependable setup. The Malibu also features a number of unspecified other goodies, likely related to performance, comfort, or styling enhancements, though details would need to be confirmed with the seller directly. Its long-term, single-owner history and consistent indoor storage speak volumes about the level of care and preservation this vehicle has received over the decades. In summary, this 1971 Chevrolet Malibu is a powerful, garage-kept classic that has been maintained by a dedicated owner for over a quarter-century. With a high-performance stroker motor, clean rust-free body, quality paintwork, and a strong automatic transmission, it stands as a turnkey option for those seeking a vintage muscle car with power, reliability, and show-ready appeal. Priced at $49,000, it reflects both the quality of the build and its rarity as a rust-free, long-term owned example. For buyers looking for a well-preserved Chevelle-bodied coupe with serious muscle under the hood, this Malibu is ready to impress.
Number 15.
This 1969 Oldsmobile Cutlass S convertible, listed at $40,900, is a well-upgraded classic cruiser offered by GR Auto Gallery and located in Commerce Township, Michigan. Finished in a crisp white exterior with a complimentary ocean blue leather interior, This Cutlass exudes clean styling and period-correct charm. Under the hood, it features a 350 cubic inch V8 engine that's been bored .030 over and paired with an automatic transmission, offering strong and dependable performance. With a power-operated convertible top and a long list of both cosmetic and mechanical upgrades, this Cutlass is presented as a ready-to-enjoy example of late 60s GM open-air motoring. Mechanically, the car has seen significant investment to ensure reliability and improved function. It includes TRW pistons, a new water pump, a milling timing set, a new oil pump, and a fresh steering gearbox. Power steering and power brakes enhance drivability, while disc brakes up front, along with a new master cylinder and wheel cylinder, deliver confident stopping power. A new gas tank with stainless steel straps, new fuel lines, and a new fuel pump round out the refreshed fuel system, ensuring clean and consistent delivery to the upgraded engine. Functional heat adds comfort for cooler drives, making this convertible usable in a variety of conditions. Visually, the car benefits from a triple chrome-plated front end that gives it added shine and presence, while subtle trim changes reflect the 1969 model year's distinct styling. These include the Oldsmobile signature split grille with vertical bars and new vertical tail lamps. As mandated by federal safety updates, headrests are now standard, and the ignition switch has been relocated to the steering column, serving as a steering lock when not in use, a detail that became mandatory for all cars 1 year later. These updates are minor but mark the shift in automotive safety and design that was happening at the time. Overall, this 1969 Oldsmobile Cutlass S convertible is a tastefully enhanced, road-ready drop top with strong mechanical underpinnings and appealing visual presentation. With a long list of new internal and external parts, it delivers both reliability and style in a package that's perfect for weekend cruises, summer events, or casual local shows. Priced at $40,900, it offers solid value for a well-sorted GM convertible from the muscle car era. For those seeking an easy-to-own classic with performance upgrades and elegant good looks, this Cutlass S is ready to hit the road with confidence and class.
Number 16.
This 1967 Chevrolet Camaro SS Coupe, listed at $43,000, represents a well-maintained and tastefully upgraded example of the first-generation Camaro, combining vintage styling with modern drivability enhancements. Located in Centerville, Virginia, the car wears older paint that shows some imperfections consistent with its age, over 15 years old, but it proudly retains a body free of rust or bondo, a significant detail for collectors and drivers alike. Finished in a classic two-door coupe configuration, this Camaro delivers the aggressive stance and muscular character that defined Chevrolet's entry into the pony car wars of the late 1960s. Under the hood, the car features a fresh 350 cubic inch small block Chevrolet V8 paired with a recently rebuilt TH350 automatic transmission, creating a responsive and reliable powertrain. Supporting upgrades include a 12-bolt rear end with 3.73 gears, giving the car quick acceleration and strong highway capability. It rides on new BF Goodrich radial T/A tires, two 1565 R15 up front and two 4560 R15 in the rear, delivering both period-correct looks and confident grip. The drivetrain and suspension improvements make the car a pleasure to drive, particularly when combined with upgraded Bilstein shocks, tubular control arms, and traction bars for increased stability and handling. The Camaro's suspension has been fully addressed with new Pitman and idler arms, as well as new inner and outer wheel bearings, races, and seals, which contribute to a smooth and tight road feel. These refinements not only boost drivability but also give peace of mind to those seeking a classic that doesn't compromise on reliability. Inside, the car has been subtly modernized with new JL audio speakers and a Jensen Apple CarPlay head unit, blending modern convenience with the Camaro's vintage cabin. These audio upgrades make longer drives more enjoyable without taking away from the car's overall period look and feel. In summary, this 1967 Chevrolet Camaro SS Coupe offers an appealing blend of original style and functional performance upgrades, making it an excellent choice for someone who values both form and function. With a strong small block V8, a crisp TH350 transmission, solid mechanical underpinnings, and subtle modern touches, this Camaro is ready to be enjoyed on the road without the worries often associated with unrestored classics. At $43,000, it's a compelling option for buyers who want a well-sorted first-gen Camaro that drives as good as it looks while still leaving room for future cosmetic enhancement if desired.
Number 17.
This 1963 Ford 300 Custom, priced at $15,000, is a vintage full-size sedan with serious performance credentials and clean desert provenance. Located in Winder, Georgia, the car reportedly hails from Arizona and is described by the seller as completely rust-free, a rare and highly desirable attribute for early 1960s Fords. Finished in its understated factory styling, this Ford 300 has been upgraded under the hood with a potent 406 cubic inch V8 engine topped with triple carburetors, commonly known as 3 deuces. This setup provides strong power delivery and classic muscle car sound, transforming the humble 300 into a sleeper-style street performer. Paired with the 406 is a 3-speed manual transmission, delivering a more engaged and traditional driving experience. While the seller doesn't elaborate extensively on the mechanical condition beyond noting that the car hits the road like a champ, the overall impression is that the vehicle runs and drives very well. The manual gearbox combined with the high-performance engine offers a visceral connection rarely found in more common, automatic-equipped full-size cars of the era. The presence of a lift for in-person inspection also suggests that the seller is confident in the vehicle's structural integrity and mechanical presentation. Cosmetically, the car isn't described in detail, but its Arizona origins and the seller's emphasis on a rust-free body suggest a solid exterior and undercarriage that would be ideal for preservation or light restoration. There's no mention of interior condition or upgrades, so potential buyers should be prepared to evaluate that aspect in person. However, the seller's straightforward presentation and willingness to accommodate viewings imply transparency and pride in ownership. The understated nature of the Ford 300 platform makes it a perfect candidate for those seeking a classic that flies under the radar while still delivering strong performance. Overall, this 1963 Ford 300 Custom is an appealing package for enthusiasts who appreciate vintage Ford styling with big block power and manual shifting. At $15,000, it offers a rare combination of rust-free bodywork, muscular drivetrain, and road-ready condition. Whether used as a driver, a base for further customization, or preserved as a unique factory-style build, this sleeper-style Ford brings character and mechanical charm to the classic car scene. For buyers in search of something off the beaten path with serious torque and vintage road presence, this 300 Custom is worth a closer look.
Number 18.
This 1966 Chevrolet Corvair Monza, listed at $49,500, is a radical reimagining of the classic rear-engine compact, transformed into a high-performance custom with power and engineering far beyond anything Chevrolet originally intended. Located in Mooresville, North Carolina, this Corvair has been extensively modified, now powered by a 6.0 LLS2 V8 from a Cadillac Escalade, putting out an estimated 450 horsepower. Performance upgrades include an Edelbrock intake, ported heads, a GM hot cam, Holley carburetor, high-volume oil pump, double roller timing chain, and LS1 MSD ignition, all coming together to create a powerhouse in a compact shell. Cooling is handled by an aluminum radiator with an electric fan, and oil management is improved with a Holley aluminum oil pan. The engine is paired with a stout 4L80E automatic transmission equipped with a 2,400 stall torque converter and managed through a B&M shifter. Power is delivered to a Detroit locker rear end with a NASCAR third member, 3.64 gearing and Moser axles, all supported by a 4-link rear suspension setup. The car sits on a 2x3 steel rail frame, and handling is enhanced with rack and pinion steering, 4-wheel disc brakes, and 4-wheel coilover shocks for precise control and road feel. Rolling on American racing wheels, it wears 195/60 R15 tires in front and massive 295/50 R15s in the rear, showcasing its rear-biased power delivery and aggressive stance. Inside, the cabin features a fully customized black interior with 1969 Camaro bucket seats and modern sport comp odometer gauges for essential engine data. A 1968 Mustang fuel tank has been incorporated into the build, providing reliable fuel delivery in this fully re-engineered machine. The craftsmanship continues with a Jerry Bickle master cylinder for reliable brake pressure, and the entire setup is dialed in for both power and functionality. While it retains the name and outer body lines of a Corvair, this machine is more akin to a custom-built pro-touring monster than a mid-60s economy car. Overall, this 1966 Chevrolet Corvair Monza is a one-of-a-kind performance build, blending classic design with modern muscle car engineering. Priced at $49,500, it's tailored for an enthusiast who values craftsmanship, raw horsepower, and standout originality. With its LS V8 heart, custom chassis, and track-capable underpinnings, it's not just a conversation piece, it's a street-legal hot rod built to perform. For those seeking something truly different from the muscle car mainstream, this radically transformed Corvair delivers both style and substance in a bold and unforgettable package.
Number 19.
This 1968 Oldsmobile 442W30 Holiday Coupe, listed at $72,900 and located in Commerce Township, Michigan, is a rare and highly desirable muscle car that blends factory performance with striking originality. Finished in a bold scarlet red exterior over an all-original black interior, this example is powered by its numbers-matching 400 cubic inch V8 engine, mated to a TH400 automatic transmission. As a true W30 car, it includes the correct factory ram air system, W30 specific red inner fender wells, and Oldsmobile's factory headers. The car also features AG80 anti-spin rear axle, A01 tinted glass, and N47 power steering, performance and comfort options that made the 442 a refined yet formidable machine during the height of Detroit's horsepower wars. One of the most notable aspects of this particular 442 W30 is its extremely rare factory column shift automatic configuration. Out of only 1,426 W30 Holiday Coupes built in 1968, just 312 were equipped this way, adding significant rarity and collector appeal. The car retains its original chrome front and rear bumpers, a sport with 3-spoke steering wheel, and comes complete with numerous original owner's manuals and documentation. A full authentication report is included, verifying its originality and build, making this a turnkey collector piece for someone looking for a genuine, investment-grade muscle car with factory provenance. Mechanically, the W30 performance package delivered more than just looks. With its forced-air induction setup, high-flow heads, special camshaft, and carefully tuned components, the 400ci V8 delivered strong output and responsiveness. The TH400 automatic transmission is a proven workhorse, well-suited to the W30's torque-rich personality, and the combination of power steering and limited-slip rear end made for a well-balanced driving experience, whether on the street or the strip. This particular 442 is described as meticulously cared for, and its numbers-matching drivetrain and complete factory components reinforce its high-level authenticity. Overall, this 1968 Oldsmobile 442W30 Holiday Coupe stands as a premier example of GM's high-performance engineering and Oldsmobile's most aggressive muscle car offering. With its bold styling, rare equipment, and documented history, it's a show-ready collector car that retains all the attributes that have made the W30 name legendary. At $72,900, it represents a serious acquisition for the discerning buyer who values originality, rarity, and mechanical pedigree. For those in search of a true American muscle icon with limited production status and a numbers-matching powertrain, this W30 is an exceptional find.
Number 20.
This 1963 Mercury Comet, offered at just $2,000, presents a budget-friendly opportunity for a classic car restoration project. Located in College Corner, Ohio, this two-door sedan is powered by a straight 6-cylinder engine and comes with a backstory shared by the current and previous owners, both of whom had intentions of bringing it back to life. The car was initially purchased as a restoration project between a grandfather and his grandson, but when the grandson moved to Florida, the project stalled. The seller acquired it afterward with similar ambitions but now admits to lacking the time to complete it, offering the car along with extra parts and mechanical components. The main mechanical issue addressed was with the transmission, which had been removed after it failed to stay in park. The previous owner suspected a transmission problem, though the current seller believes it may have simply been a linkage issue that was overlooked. Regardless, a replacement transmission is included with the sale, along with the original unit, giving the buyer a couple of repair paths to pursue. While the engine status isn't fully detailed, there's no indication that it's seized or inoperable, which means the car may be close to running condition with a little effort and mechanical troubleshooting. Cosmetically, the Comet needs bodywork but appears to be largely intact. Specific details about rust or panel condition aren't given, but the seller notes that the interior is in relatively good shape for its age. The headliner is sagging in one rear corner, but other than that, the cabin might require only light restoration compared to the exterior and drivetrain. Overall, it presents a decent core for someone looking to restore a lesser-seen early 60s compact with Ford lineage and simple mechanicals. The styling remains classic with its slim tail fins and upright proportions, and with a little work, this Mercury could become a charming cruiser. In summary, this 1963 Mercury Comet is a low-cost entry point into the classic car world, ideal for someone with a modest budget and the skills, or desire, to take on a mechanical and cosmetic revival. With 2 transmissions included, a solid interior foundation and a clean, straightforward layout, the car has potential to be restored into a driver-quality classic or even a mild custom. At $2,000, it represents one of the more accessible vintage car projects on the market and could be a rewarding experience for a hands-on enthusiast looking for something unique from Mercury's compact lineup. We hope you enjoyed our roundup of affordable classic cars. If you did, don't forget to like the video and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. See you next time.